Hey everyone, it's Emily from AUNTIEEMS Crafts. If you saw my last blog post, you've seen that I just recently updated my craft room with some new furniture from the Create Room. I purchased a dream box and a sew station to help me organize my craft room and get the bulky pieces of furniture that I had out of here, so that now I finally have some floor space that I haven't had since we bought this house last summer. It's really created a functional space for me and just really makes my room feel a whole lot larger. So come take a look. This is my craft room. It's in the master bedroom of our house. We do have another master bedroom on the add-on part of our house, so that's where we sleep. So I'm lucky to have a pretty good sized craft room. This is my mini quilt wall and my new sew station from the Create Room. I'm still waiting for the new Sew Steady table to come in, which will recess the sewing machine down into the desk. But I currently have a sew station from Sew Steady. I'm sorry, I have a Sew Steady table already that really helps me with quilting. So I've been using one of those for years, but I'm really excited to get one that's custom built for the sew station, and that way it'll be easy to just move projects right across there. But so far the sew station's been pretty cool. There's a lot of storage and I can get a lot of thread in here. So that's been pretty nice. I can keep my bobbins with everything. It's really got more storage than I need. This has a pop-up table that goes up to the side and it's got a leg, and then on the back side of the sew station there's another table that pops up. It's got a cute shaker style front door, so I can just fold it up and have it look like a piece of furniture, you know, with my sewing machine inside the desk. One thing I wish that I would have paid more attention to is when that was being built, the designer said that we could do a left configuration or a right configuration, and I wasn't really sure the difference. And I'm wishing that I would have done the right configuration, but I just assumed that I wanted to look at my mini quilts from this position. So it connects to the dream box here, just right on this side here. So this was going to be my view, but the problem is that this little extension table, pardon the paint on my hands, the extension table could be put onto this side, which would really help with quilt making, and I wish I would have paid more attention to that. But either way, it'll be fine. If I need to put up a side table or something, I can do that. This is the dream box. I've had it with the sew station just a few weeks now, and it's really been nice for organizing a lot of different craft items. This side is pretty much exclusively for my machine embroidery. I've got all my rolls of vinyl in here. All the snap tabs that are cam snaps that I have are here, and they're sorted by size, so regular and extra large. And then up here I keep lip balm holders that have been stitched out but haven't been finished yet. I've got keychains. I don't sell a lot of those, so I don't need a big space for that. Inhaler cases, sanitizer cases for girls, sanitizer cases for boys, nurse ones, and then nurse lip balm holders. I turn my small scraps into bookmarks, so these are all future bookmarks that will be saved for the craft shows. These are the tools that I use for making the sanitizer cases, inhaler cases, and also my key fob squeezer in there. In here I've got hand sanitizer cases that are already stitched, and then these are ones that I'm going to do pretty soon, like maybe in the next week. The containers have various things in them. My crop-a-dial and a photo cutter and a label maker in here. My tax items in here. This has fabric sample cards and catalogs from Riley Blake and SS Activewear and some other companies that I use. The next drawer is my sewing manuals for my serger, my embroidery machines, my sewing machines. The bottom drawer is craft supplies that my kids can use. And in this tote I have hat stabilizer and just embroidery machine stabilizer. My normal rolls of vinyl, my just solid colors, I keep in the drawer along with the hardware that I use for inhaler cases, sanitizer cases, and the top 2 colors that I use on those. That's just my cord storage for the silhouette and my serger. Also, because I got the 40 tote package, I didn't get all of the shelves and bins for here. So since I only have half the amount of these Notions bins, I put a bolt of chalkboard fabric here, or chalkboard vinyl, I guess. And then on this side, I put a bolt of cork fabric that I can use for sewing or for embroidery. This side I use for sewing Notions. I've got all my serger thread in these Notion bins here, key fob hardware, and grommets, eyelets, keychains, that sort of thing. Baker's twine and ribbon, all my adhesive spray, and all of these totes here have works in progress, you know, binky straps, bibs, quilts, mini quilts, pre-cut fabric, that sort of thing. In the middle, I have all my quilt books and magazines that I like here, scrapbook magazines here. There's different scrapbook supplies in the 4 bins up there, and then needlework supplies, different random craft stuff that probably won't get used very often. My silhouette down the middle, I haven't figured out how to use that yet, but hopefully soon. And then of course, Alexa, can't live without my music. Down here, I've got more scrapbook paper, some extra paper office supplies, my second sewing machine, and my serger. And then I have 2 Billy bookcases. Those are the bookshelves from IKEA. This one's got my my personal fabric stash with on the mini bolts. These are from Polar Notions. I sell these mini bolts in my AUNTIEEMS Crafts 2 fabric store on Etsy. I also have some of these fat quarter sized ones that are really cool and helping me see all my pretty Allison glass fabrics that one of these days I'll get to. These paper bins down here, these cardboard boxes, those have pre-cut vinyl. So I've got these square bins. I've got hand sanitizer cases, inhaler cases, and lip balm holders, all pre-cut, ready to go. These 2 are just scraps and patterns, and these are sheets of vinyl for embroidery. This is my computer workstation. This is where I do all of my Etsy orders. My all of my shipping supplies are in here. And this is an Alex drawer system from IKEA. So I keep my stamps and tape and things like that. All my labels, printer paper in the bottom, different size padded envelopes and shipping materials. Usually this bin is filled with orders that are going out that day, but right now it's just stuff that needs to be added to Etsy. I keep some of the extra boxes that I need just right here under the desk. But everything's great right there for me to be able to get all of my orders packaged up and ready right there and update my inventory. This is the other Billy bookcase. It's got things from when I was in the military. And I've got a few more pictures to hang up. That's the master bathroom. I let my 12-year-old use that. Here I've got this black and white quilt. Was a memory quilt that my mom made for me while I was in the military and had everybody in the family sign it. So it's really special to me. And when I was leaving my last base in Oklahoma, they made a quilt rack for me. So I'm going to cut it down to fit it here, and I'm going to hang the black and white quilt up there. Oh, my closet's a mess. I keep my embroidery machines in there. The other Alex drawer system in there stores the embroidery thread for both of those machines. And that door is usually open, but sometimes it gets loud with the machines running, so I can close it. But that's everything. Thanks for taking a look. Hope you liked my video.